What is up, guys? Alex here, and welcome to the game test for the Pocophone F2 Pro. In this video, I'll be doing several game tests in the review that I did and the Call of Duty Mobile game test that I did. A lot of people, I guess, I've wanted to also test it out on Fortnite and Free Fire, so I'll be doing 3 game tests: Fortnite, Free Fire, and Call of Duty Mobile, to see how well this Qualcomm Snapdragon 865 actually does do in the game test field, and also the Adreno 640, which is the GPU for this phone. But yeah, again, remember, 3 game tests: Fortnite, Call of Duty Mobile, and Free Fire. But yeah, without further ado, let's go on to this game test and talk about basically their CPU and how well they're actually running. Alright guys, so right here, the first game test I'm gonna do is Call of Duty Mobile, of course. But basically what this video consists of, as I said in the beginning, in the intro, that it is of me, playing games that I wasn't able to play before, because I wanted to keep the comparisons fair. But yeah, basically I'm just gonna play Call of Duty Mobile, Fortnite, and then a little bit of Free Fire. But yeah, without further ado, let's get on into the first match. Alright guys, so here we are with the first game test. We have, of course, Call of Duty Mobile right here. I'm testing it to see, of course, how well it runs, within the phone. And, of course, this is, what the video consists of. I'll be playing, of course, Fortnite and Free Fire as well. But right here right now, as you guys saw right there, I was testing on how, if the frames dropped when I was looking up at the sky to see, if the graphics were in for the Adreno 640. Now, of course, this one has a Snapdragon 865. And I think the 8GB of RAM or 6GB version when you get it. A lot of people asked me in my last review of the phone in the comparison that if the phone had DDR5 or DDR4. Now this phone has DDR5 RAM. Now that's very good for a phone. And now I know that in PC, in the PC, gaming industry, DDR4 I think is the latest, DDR RAM that there is now. Now the DDR5 for a phone, that's also, I think one of the best there is. So this phone again surprises me all the way. Now it wouldn't be surprising for this phone to have, of course, a 120Hz screen. This phone has, of course, surprised all of us within its specs. The screen is corner to corner and stuff like that. So it runs games, of course, pretty well. One of the greatest Snapdragons, best Adreno 640 as a GPU, so it runs, of course, any game. Now the test today is if it can run Fortnite. So if it can run Fortnite, then it can basically run any other game that try to run, of course, on this phone. So any game like Minecraft or something like that. Well, Minecraft, doesn't really need graphics unless you're playing on a computer with shaders on. But, other games that really require, a lot of, graphic needs and, CPU needs, I'm pretty sure this phone will run if it can run Fortnite. Now, Fortnite has an update every other week or something, right? Where if it's not the battle pass and it's, it changes on the guns and stuff like that. So that's why the main reason why I don't really play Fortnite when I'm doing my comparisons, because it takes too long to, of course, download. And if you haven't played Fortnite on a mobile device for a couple of months, that would definitely happen. With a phone, it takes a while for it to, download, and I just don't have that kind of time. So that's why I always keep it, when I'm doing the game test or the comparisons with the A51, I'm always doing the game test on Call of Duty Mobile. Now from now on, I will try to keep all the phones updated with Fortnite, as best as I can, so you guys can see, those game tests. Now recently, Fortnite did optimize for the A51, so if you do have an A51, you're able to run Fortnite as well, and that's a very cool thing that they did that, because the A51 has been out for a long time now, and has not been able to play, Fortnite. But yeah, this is pretty much it for this game test. Now I'll see you guys when I play Fortnite. Alright guys, so now we have Fortnite, and I'm pretty sure this is the test that all you guys have been waiting to try. But as you guys can see right here, I go into the settings and optimize them to their to their potential. So you can see right here, I put the FPS to 30 and the 3D resolution all the way up to 100 as well. And I also have show FPS on, so you guys can see how the FPS fluctuates as well. So then I get into a solos match, and I actually do pretty well with this match. I get around 10 kills, and I'm gonna show you guys, but this was an interesting match. But yeah, without further ado, let's get on into the match. Alright guys, so we are here in the first match of Fortnite. Now I do want to get this video pretty short. I don't want to make this video pretty long. So definitely guys, remember that Fortnite is a pretty ask high values and of course high graphics. It is a pretty big map. Now one thing that I do ask of Fortnite is to not pick just the big companies. So the glider that I was using right there and the pickaxe and the backbling, that is the Galaxy bundle, that if you do buy the Samsung Galaxy Note 9 you get a skin. And well, this was back in when the Samsung Galaxy Note 9 came out. If you buy a skin, if you buy the phone, you get a skin, a backbling, and other stuff. So it's pretty much a bundle, a cosmetic bundle. Now I'm pretty asking for Fortnite to not do this. I want them to optimize their phone to their full potential for other companies as well, like Xiaomi or the OnePlus. So this phone has a Snapdragon 865 and an Adreno 640. If you look at the Samsung Galaxy Note 9 specs, they have less than that. And the Samsung Galaxy Note 9 can run Fortnite at 60 FPS. So if Fortnite, did optimize for the Pocophone F2 Pro to go higher than 60 or higher than 30, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to go to maybe 70 FPS. And this is again for a mobile phone, where some consoles aren't able to go up to 70 or 80 FPS. So definitely this phone surprises me to its fullest potential. Now, if Fortnite did optimize the phone for it to go up to higher FPS values, then that would be good as well. But I do have it on Epic and the 3D resolution to go up to 100%. Now I do want it for Fortnite to be automatic, to automatically detect the specs that the phone has, so it can go up to higher FPS, to allow it to go to higher FPS. Or so they maybe have a team that reviews phones, right, and see which phones can run at 60 or which phones can run at 30. That would be another big difference as well. So recently the Samsung Galaxy A51 just got approved for Fortnite, so it does get optimized for Fortnite, but it does run it pretty laggy. So now again, Samsung, if you could if you do want to buy again the Samsung Galaxy A71 or A51, you just go for the A71. Higher specs, I think better cameras as well, and it can run Fortnite again pretty good. But then again, this phone is one of the best and it only cost $500. The Samsung Galaxy A51 and the A71 cost $500 too, and this one has better cameras, has a better CPU and a better GPU as well. So if Fortnite of course optimized it, it would be able to go up to 60 FPS. But definitely I've seen it sometimes fluctuate or try to go up to 31 FPS, but since Fortnite has it capped at 30, it's not able to go higher. Now if you do look up at the top left of the screen, it goes up by 32 and go down by 26. So if Fortnite, if you could optimize for other companies and other phones as well, that would be a really big help with then doing these reviews. So because people want to see how good the phone is, and playing your favorite games. So after this game test, we're gonna go on of course into Free Fire and then test out Free Fire. But yeah, this is pretty much for the game test for Fortnite. Alright guys, so here we have Free Fire. Now again, as I said, if you can run Fortnite on these phones, you can definitely run basically on any other game. Fortnite is the only high graphic demanding game that can run every single phone. Now this one again has a Snapdragon 865 and an Adreno 640, so if it can run Fortnite, it can run basically any other game. Now you guys might have to excuse me because my hand was getting cramped a little bit when I was playing Fortnite, so if the phone looks slanted or if the camera doesn't pick up all the screen, excuse me because of that. My hand did cramp a little bit. But yeah, this is basically Free Fire. Free Fire isn't a high graphic demanding game. You can basically play Free Fire on any device if it's not older than 10 years, I believe. I don't know, but you can definitely run Free Fire on a large amount of devices. So Free Fire, again, not a high demanding game. So it just goes to prove that if you can run Fortnite on these phones, you can definitely run other games, basically any other game that is out there on the market, on the Play Store. Same goes for Apple. If you can run Fortnite on any Apple device, you can probably run any other game that that's on their servers or the App Store. But yeah, definitely again Free Fire, just to show you guys that it can run Free Fire as well. Now right there, I was trying to get into that house and the phone I think did lag a little bit. So I was trying to just figure out how, Free Fire, I was looking at the graphics a little bit. That's why I was, running into that wall. I was looking up at that tree that was right beside me, looking if, every leaf was like that. Now, compared to, Call of Duty Mobile. Call of Duty Mobile optimizes the phone, so it lowers the graphics every time you enter into the game. That's why it won't look as good, and the graphics on Call of Duty Mobile look pretty bad, when you play the game. So Free Fire, I like how Free Fire doesn't do this, but I just don't like Free Fire personally. If you like Free Fire, it's totally up to you if you like the game. But yeah, Free Fire, if I'd rather play Fortnite better. You have that creative mode. I don't play, Fortnite for the solo mode. I only play creative, to play with my friends as well, which is another cool feature that, Fortnite has. No, I haven't played Free Fire for a very long time, so I don't know if it has the same features as Fortnite. But, if it can run, if this one can run Fortnite, it can definitely run Free Fire as well, and basically on it other game that you play on it. But right there, the screen did get a little blurry. But yeah, I do have my sens a little bit low. That's why I'm turning my fingers a long time. Now right there, I thought you could jump that fence, but apparently you couldn't. And then there's a guy right there. Now I'm pretty sure this match is 100% full with bots. So I guess I'm just killing them all because I'm probably the only real person in there. But then I do get killed, and this is pretty much it for the end of this game test. But yeah, hope you guys really enjoyed. Now let's go into the conclusion. Alright guys, so basically the Snapdragon A65 does run pretty well. With those, game test Fortnite, it didn't run them pretty well. Fortnite did just optimize for the A51 to run Fortnite. So I don't know if I'm gonna do another game test on Fortnite on the A51 to see how well it runs. But yeah, you guys saw how well it ran with the those game tests with the Call of Duty Mobile, Fortnite, and Free Fire. Now Call of Duty Mobile and Free Fire are not some really heavy games. Fortnite has an update every like 2 weeks. So it, the size gets bigger and bigger and bigger with more updates that add more graphic, changes to the phones. So they have to, really optimize those graphic changes to fit every single phone that, they're gonna use. So yeah, it did run pretty well. Fortnite was probably the only one that I had to wait a lot because of the updates and stuff like that, but it also ran pretty well. A solid, I think, 30 FPS. Only some phones get to run at 60 FPS. Like, for example, the Samsung Galaxy Note 9. If you lowered down the graphics quality a little bit, it would run at 60 FPS. But remember, this will also drain your battery a lot. But yeah, if you guys seem to enjoy this video, please leave a like, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.